Hello, I am Virgo Sillamaa, the coordinator of EMEE, European Music Exporters Exchange Network. And throughout the following few minutes, I will be introducing the organization to you. EMEE, or European Music Exporters Exchange, is a non-profit association with its headquarters based in Brussels, Belgium. It began as an informal network of some 15 music export organizations who met and gradually shaped the forum into a structured platform for collaboration and communication. EMEE was legally founded in 2018 and currently has 29 members from 25 European countries, as you can see all across the screen. EMEE is governed by an executive board of 7 members, with Corinne Sadki from Centre National de la Musique as the president since the official founding of the organization in 2018. Also, EMEE currently has a small team, including me and my colleague Chiara Gallerani from Italian Music Export doing the communications. EMEE was created with the purpose of strengthening the European music sector and encouraging musical diversity, visibility, and mobility in and outside of Europe. EMEE aims to achieve this through 3 key areas of action. Firstly, by helping our members to exchange experiences, information, and expertise, and fostering real peer-to-peer learning. Secondly, by encouraging and facilitating cooperation between our members and also becoming engaged in transnational collaboration projects ourselves as EMEE, as you can see a little bit later down the line. And finally, by representing the interests of its members in liaising with the European and international institutions and maintaining a close dialogue with the European Commission and other EU institutions to represent and advocate for the European music sector. Here are 2 examples of the work we have been doing over past years. In 2018 and 2019, EMEE was involved in delivering a study on the European music export commissioned by the European Commission. This research project shed light on the current state of music export development in Europe and set the scene for pilot projects and testing. Most importantly, the project created a framework for a European music export strategy, proposing a number of ways the European music sector, member states, and the European Union institutions could work together to develop European music export. Following this strategizing, EMEE developed a 2-year plan to test several European-level music export collaborations. The EMX or MX project is currently ongoing and has already launched into a capacity-building program for European music professionals and exporters. We'll organize a digital trade mission to Canada, support the European Consortium to host an incoming delegation tour, and much more. Please visit the MX project website on europeanmusic.eu for any further information. But who are EMEE members? What is a music export organization and what do they actually do? There is great diversity in terms of how the organizations are set up, what the actual activities are. As I said before, it really reflects the local music export ecosystem and the needs of it. However, the activities can broadly be grouped in 4. Firstly, export projects and missions, such as trade missions, presence and showcases, etc. This is where many export offices are present, promoting and representing their national or regional music sectors, artists, etc. Secondly, capacity building activities. This includes training, workshops, seminars, mentoring, various development programs built specifically to develop their local music sectors and music companies, artists, music professionals. Thirdly, promotional and informational resources about the music markets and so on. Some export organizations offer, for example, comprehensive overviews of their local, their national, regional music markets on their website. So this is something you might want to check if you're interested in that particular market. There is yet no resource that offer an overview of European music markets, but we're currently working something similar as we speak as well. And finally, there's a number of other activities, such as songwriting camps that have become increasingly important as a part of export strategy, collaboration. And also some export organizations are quite active in participating in European cooperation projects, which are then tailor-made to a specific cause and offer certain kinds of activities. This is also increasing among European music export organizations. And finally, so how can EMEE be useful for international music professionals and companies? If you're viewing this, you might be asking yourself exactly that. Well, there's three aspects. Firstly, information about one's country. As I mentioned, many music export organizations make available information about their local music markets on their websites. However, some other organizations who do not have that resource in writing can still be a good source of information if you write to them and contact them directly. Secondly, information about European export platforms. As I mentioned, Europe is a fragmented market. There's many different events, many music scenes, and European music export organizations are most experienced in exporting within Europe from one European country to another one. So a European music export organization has a lot of experience and expertise as to how to build an export strategy in Europe. And finally, access to further networks. An EMEE member can be a good gateway into the national or regional music scene, as they have all the necessary contacts and can guide you further if you're interested in that particular country. I hope this very brief overview of EMEE, the European Music Exporters Exchange, offer you some insight as to who we are, what we do, and how we can be of use to you. Thanks for listening. Visit our website for further information and drop us an email if you have any further questions.